Try that again.
Testicle, testicle.
Testicle, testicle 1, 2. Yeah, the sound is working loud and clear.
Look who's joined us now, the world's tallest idiot.
So,
Feel a bit fresher this time, and the last one was a bit shocking.
I think it's spelt wrong though, it says pull on it.
Oh,
so anyway, here we are again at REPerformance. How you doing, Rick?
Yeah, not too bad.
And who's this gentleman to your left, to our right?
Well, we've got Davey, and this is just some random guy that comes in off the street every now and again.
Yeah,
it's like work
waving
experience
a welder
kid.
around and glue stuff together with this.
So we should say this is Mr. James Cox.
It is.
Hello.
Mr. Push Performance. How you doing, bud?
Very well, thank you.
So tell us about this lovely twin turbo R8.
Wow. So it's pretty much the same build as the black one we did previously. It's just another lovely.
Another one done.
Yeah, just another stock.
Getting more popular.
Yeah, bolt-on, lovely kit that we. This is the full bolt-on kit though, so MoTec.
Yeah.
The whole
so
shebang.
Everyone said the MoTec kit now has got so good. I mean, I know Syvecs are there as well, but they've got so good that. It's just the safeties it gives you. Yeah, it gives you loads of sort of options within the ECU, but the standard ECU won't let you control boost. It doesn't have it inside the ECU. So yeah, you can peg it on wastegate springs and map it at that fixed point, but you're asking for trouble. It can't do lean trip, it can't do overboost trip, it can't do oil pressure trip. So at least this way we bolt some security onto the engine as well. And then we can literally change what we want. We change injectors, fine. Change fuel pump, fine. And it will just work everything out. Inlet air temp based, you know, as that changes, it will compensate for it. Outside air temp based, it just it's such a comprehensive kit that
just gives us a much more reliable package, doesn't it? And we can get a load more horsepower without any of the sort of any of the risks really.
So
it's much better.
It just
that's what we try and upsell to all of our customers, isn't it? We don't.
No one said
really
no one said
not.
No one said no yet.
Yeah. Every time we explain the good bits of it, every time everyone's like, oh well, we'll just do that too.
To the point now where I probably wouldn't do one without it. And probably the advantages are that big. The car you're doing it to is that expensive that I think to try and sort of cut that out of the budget, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk.
It's a false economy effectively at this level.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a subject for another video moving forward, isn't it? Looking at the management side of it.
Yeah, I mean, I sat there over Christmas and bored, and I was trying to do a video like you see all these YouTubers do videos when they're gaming of trying to go through the calibration side of it, but it's so in depth that I get confused. So I think we probably need to pick one or two parts within it and go through it.
Yeah. Because
the MoTec will do. Just take clutch, for example. It doesn't control what the clutch is doing, but it's giving certain information to the transmission control unit, which is controlling the clutch. But then it's got like clutch slip warning. So if you get big clutch slip on a shift, the ECU can just move the torque around to stop the slip being excessive. And that on its own is like a list like that big of parameters.
It's a table of itself.
Yeah.
This is why it takes ages just to get a package that works.
200 hours,
stock.
Easy peasy. Between the three we've done now on MoTec, I easily have 200 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
I counted out the other day. Runs on the dyno between the three cars. This one's going back on tonight, but between the three cars, there's over 400 runs on the dyno.
Wow.
Yeah. So it just.
Well, that's the side of it that people don't see. They see the shiny, pretty car at the end of it.
For sure, yeah.
But there's such a lot involved.
And then that just moves you on then to the cost of bolt-on remaps. Everyone goes, bloody hell, that's expensive, but you haven't seen the front end being loaded, the research and development, all the costs that we've put into the kits over the years.
Especially like when we go back to my car when we first built the first time with me and you, we put
tinfoil and nails.
Flipping hell, we did everything for that for months, weren't we? We were faffing just to get it to even work nicely, and then we moved on to this, and it's just
the phone. You've got to develop, and you've got to push, and you've got to figure out the weak points and what you've got to change, and it's not fair to do that on clients' cars.
No, exactly. That's why we've done it.
On your car?
Yeah, tried to break mine.
Rick, my car's broke!
Never happened, luckily. Never happened.
I don't know how with you driving it. Genuinely, without. I think the worst that we just figured the limit of the cats was all we did.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, moving the cats to the back here is definitely, because people keeping them inside is...
So what's next for Push then? We're looking at obviously more R8s on the books.
Yeah, obviously we always, this kit is the flagship, I think, the one that sells the most.
Yeah.
These are the ones that even though I thought that the Gen 1 would be the most tunable because it's a cheaper car, you know, you could buy one 55, 60 grand for a nice one and then spend obviously the money tuning it. I thought everyone would do that, but it doesn't seem to be the case. The Gen 2 seems to be the better package. You get you get all the features, don't you? Better gearbox.
Yeah, I think for the money as well, like you said, there's probably 10, 15 Gs between a Gen 1 Plus, which is what you want.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're 5 years old now. The first Gen 2s, they're 5, nearly 6 years old. So
yeah, I think the Gen 2 package is the one that's flying out the door.
They still look great, don't they? To my eye, especially with the updated front bumper on this one.
They do look good. They're no GT. They're no the GT's still the best looking one.
Yeah.
Mark 1 GT, that Kingfisher blue one we do, that I look after, or the Samoa orange one, which has got our kit, the twin turbo kit on it in Australia. There's something about a GT. They're just race car.
My car hopefully is coming soon. We're still in development.
So just
COVID will be cured before your car comes off that ramp.
Yeah.
So for those who haven't followed the video that we did at Push Performance, just remind us what.
Check here.
Yeah, click here or here. We haven't decided yet. What's been going on with your Gen 1?
So my Gen 1, since you turned up, we had a logistic issue with wheels. Body kit was 90% built, so I have the molds for my LMS kit, which I'm building for our own. So the plan is the LMS kit that we make for my car, for the Gen 1, will be available to everyone else afterwards. The problem I've had was getting wheels made in time, getting the right design right, and then obviously those wheels I want to sell with the kit, because obviously the kit is so much wider. Ricky's been super busy doing life and busyness here, so my engine's been a bit more on hold again, as ours is pleasure.
Oh, look at that backhanded dig.
That was a sly dig to get your ass
earning you money.
Come on. So yeah, hopefully when all of these little things come together, but the car is looking, half the kit's on, interior's half there with
the rear quarters are on, and I can hide from a big storm in the quarters.
Yeah. And the arch gap at the minute, you can get in. But so it's coming on, it's getting there.
Engine-wise, this is the one that's compound charged.
Compound charged, sequential gearbox, all new clutch. We haven't decided ECU yet, have we? We're trying to...
I don't think there's an ECU that'll do it.
No, we're deciding on ECU because they don't do a plug-and-play MoTeC for the Gen 1.
So the MoTeC kit is obviously bespoke for this. So if you want to start wandering off the beaten path with what you want to do, the functionality has to be written inside the... I'll turn into a geek now. Written inside the firmware, inside the ECU. So that's fine. The Syvecs is a little bit more open and allows you to do a little bit more, but the drawback with that is we quickly run out of I/O. So inputs, outputs. So the MoTeC with 2 ECUs will support it I/O wise, but won't necessarily do the calculations needed inside it to deal with compound. Yeah. And then the Syvecs probably will deal with that, but we don't have the I/O. So at the minute, it's probably going to be one of the last things we decide on what to do. But the more and more he changes things, the more and more it goes from being road car to race car.
We keep adding bits, but I don't want to turn it into a race car. I need it to be...
We've got that on camera.
Yeah, it needs to be like a GT3. That's my ultimate goal.
What, a race car?
No, a GT3 Porsche. Like
that's
no, just a race car. It needs to have a sort of an interior with a stereo.
Dump the stereo
half a cage. So we're sort of that's the plan. That's the plan of attack.
Okay, cool.
So hopefully not too long.
Well, we'll have to pop up to your workshop and do an update on that when we can.
Anytime.
Okay, I think that about covers it, guys.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this car at all.
No. We forgot about
it's blue.
We love the colour.
It's got a heat shield on, so you can't see any of the pretty work that I put a load of time and effort in doing.
and now you've sold a couple of kits, you can sell that gay bike yours and buy a prop one.
Yeah, that's not going to happen because it's quicker than your
I don't.
stupid BMW.
Suzuki won what?
Oh yeah,
MotoGP World
MotoGP
Championship.
So when we're able to get back to a circuit, I think we need to have a little
Yeah, we need to have a bike
straightener
off.
here, guys.
Yeah, a bike off. We'll be doing a car off as well soon, won't we?
What am I going to drive?
I don't know, yeah.
My dyno. Turn it upside down.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for the update. Look forward to seeing this car rolling out on the dyno. We'll have some footage on the dyno tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll blow your brain up again.
Yes. Give me a nosebleed.
How did we not get photos of you ruined on that? That needs to be an interview, just talking. So basically, I don't let anyone inside the dyno. No one's allowed inside the cell. And if you look back through my YouTube videos, there's a picture of a Gallardo, a blue Gallardo I built the engine on, and the rim protector comes off. And it comes off and it takes a chunk out of my telly. First car I've ever run the dyno. I just built the engine. I'd run it in. We'd done a big pull to get a power figure. And I absolutely hurt myself because a rim protector come off on the front driver's side and hit the wing mirror. I thought I'd blown this 25 grand engine. Oh my God, I couldn't even get out of the car. Anyway, turns out rim protectors come off. So that is it. Blanket ban on being inside the dyno. No one's allowed in. Old smart bollocks over here goes, oh, we got a perf on the dyno. It's all right. I'll sit in the corner out of the way and I'll film it. So anyway, I'm on this perf. Pipes open. You've seen what the back are like anyway. They're straight out. And he's sat in a back corner, out of the way, but he's filming. And I'm like, do you want my ear cans? Did you have them on? Do you have ear defenders on?
Yeah.
You had ear defenders on as well. So I'm inside the car like this because I hate the noise inside dynos without ear defenders on. Login going, deck cans on, the lot. And all I can see in the wing mirror is him like this. So I'm like, oh, you want it, mate? You can have it. And I'm sure it's the flame video, isn't it? The blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out he was in excruciating agony because the pressure from the exhaust pops was like melting his brain. And he come out here, walked up to the office and like passed out. Literally just sat in a chair. Like, I'm like, you all right, mate? He goes, I shouldn't have done that.
It's hot in there as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you've done pulls, but I think from what you said, it was just
It was the pressure. Honestly, I felt sick for about an hour. So to lesson there, kids, don't go in dynos.
Didn't feel guilty at all. Not at all.
That's why he's down the other side of the glass.
Yeah, a big fancy window in. Just stand up there, the city camera. He's got a tripod. No, it's all right. I'll be like all dramatic, gimbally. And then he suffered.
Cool. Well, thanks for that, guys.
No worries.
See you next time.
See you later.
See ya.